Tally-ho!
Tally-ho! And welcome back, civilization enthusiasts. Yes, that's what I'm going to call you now. I've come up with a great pun. Civilization enthusiasts. It's not really a pun. It's just, I don't know, it's a play on words. But yes, welcome back to this episode. I'm very glad to have you here. So, right, we're going to start where we left off. As you may have noticed, I just paused it and then, it's kind of how I'm doing it now. Because I haven't enough time to make you. No? Okay. I would like... Hang on, what do you want? You want tea? Okay, I'm going to give you lapis lazuli because it's less rare. Because the more abundance, you want to get rid of the things that are in abundance, basically. But yes, welcome back, everybody. So this episode, we're going to focus on our conquest of Byzantium. It shouldn't be too hard. They're doing pretty far behind. Oh, pardon me. Alright, so I'm going to try this. Now, I know you're thinking that's a lot of resources to give, but the thing is, this isn't going to be on for long. He's going to get the happiness, sure, but I don't mind, because we'll probably be going straight for him anyways, and it's worth it to get that extra happiness. We're not going to lose any happiness. He's only going to lose happiness. Well, no, he's not going to lose. He's going to get... But you know what I mean? We get extra happiness. It's worth it. Because he won't accept a fair deal in the first place. It would be nice, actually, if you, Venice, could be my best friend. It could be 21 per turn. Really?
No.
18? No.
No.
Oh, come on, 15. 15 at least.
Sicuro? No.
Okay, well, enough with the knowing. Start with the yesing. Venice, you've got to be a trading nation. See, Venice is a very fun civilization to play. I really enjoy playing as Venice. I've played as them like once or twice now. Really? You haven't hooked that up? Oh, right, because it's out of range. But yes, with that desert folklore, it's really funny. Seeing Venice in a desert. But yeah, Venice is definitely the most unique. Oh my goodness! Hello. We might have another prize over here. Haha! Take that! Now, naturally, he's probably going to try and get away, but if we can capture that caravel, that would be amazing. And I say amazing a lot. Amazing! Because my grandparents, the ancestry of my British side were Masons. So, a Mason, a Mason. It kind of goes together. Right, we'll finish that bank. I don't know if anybody else is going to go for the Big Ben, but I just have to. It's Big Ben, I have to. And besides, I think it was Fatola that told me to go for wonders because it would be it'd just be fun to see if I get them, because wonder crunching it can be an issue. All right, so we're almost ready for war. In fact, perhaps I'll go to war now so I can plunder these trade routes. Most of these trade routes are probably going to me, so technically we're losing out. And of course, there's this situation over here. Right, I'm going to send you to that. No, we'll get everything into place first. Oh, I've got an idea. All right, we'll bring the Ottoman around. Oh, right. He's going to lag behind. And then we will get another privateer. Yes, I know everybody's screaming at me to save my money. Now I'm going to call this the HMS Surprise, and the reason I'm calling it that is because that was the name of the ship from the Master and Commander movie. I don't know about the book. I think the book had several ships in it, but the movie had the ship, the of Master and Commander, called the Surprise, the HMS Surprise. Such a good name. Such a good name. But yes. Also, I wanted to say that Marbazir, one of my favorite Let's Players, has recently started a Let's Play using the same mod I have. So if you guys want to go and check him out, seriously, go for it. I would be too jealous. No, but Marbazir is, he's been an inspiration to me for a while. To start Let's Playing. Because he's just a master. Oh my god, he plays deity games so easily, and it's so fun to watch. Yeah, and he's trying out the Events and Decisions mod as well. He's playing as Sweden, and I thought that maybe, you know, he could use a bit of promotion if you guys haven't actually seen any other Civ Let's Players. I'm very flattered that you chose me, but it does help. It does help to have you guys here. And obviously I'm not asking you to leave, because that's kind of counterproductive. I'm asking you guys to stay, but you might also enjoy that as well. Because obviously it's harder for me to get more viewers. But the point isn't to get more viewers. The point is to entertain people that want to watch, and that's the reason that I'm doing this primarily. Oh, where's the? Oh, I didn't show the outlines. Right, now this would be a good opportunity to go to war against Byzantium. Oh, but is everything into place? I think Portugal might actually be going for Byzantium. I just got this strange feeling. Now, they do have a fleet around here, as you can see. It would be nice to get that trade ship away first, so I think I'll wait at least 1 or 2 turns before I do that. Now, alright, and if you don't know what Big Ben does this. It gives 4 gold, it gives +1 culture, it gives 2 great merchant points, which is awesome if we're going for great merchants, and it also reduces the cost of gold purchasing in cities by 15%, which is awesome because we are going to have stockpiles of gold throughout this whole game. As I said, what we were weak in culturally and spiritually and all of that, we are strong financially. We've also got a good deal of culture coming through. We might actually win the ideology race. The ideology race is, in order to get an ideology, right? So an ideology is here. In order to get, sorry. In order to get an ideology, you need to either build 3 factories or enter the modern era. Usually what I do is I build those 3 factories. Actually, that just gave me a reason to colonize down here because there's coal there. And free coal would be free factories. But anyways, or I can get to the modern era. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry to say, but I'm actually going to forego the Brandenburg Gate. I'm going to go straight up to electricity, and we're going to pop into the radio with Oxford Universities because I can. Apparently, there's wait, who? Carthage. Carthage was plotting against the Netherlands. A lot of trade civilizations in this game, actually. I'm quite surprised at that. Yes. Privateer. Alright. Yep, you go down there. Down to the bottom of the sea. Now, alright. So now I can upgrade to Gatling guns. Yes, that's right. You heard correctly. Longbows upgrade to Gatling guns. That is not a joke. I know, it's the silliest thing ever, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh, you know you love it. And it's only 1420 and we'd have Gatling guns. Ah, has anybody ever heard of the Revolt gun? I think it's Ribot gun or something like that. And that was invented by Milan, Florence, one of those. And it was basically the first Gatling gun. It was very slow. It wasn't really a Gatling gun. It was just kind of a series of tubes, going funk, funk, funk kind of thing, firing in a sequence. But it was quite effective. Well, it was effective for what it could do, essentially. Okay, let us see. I'm guessing our trade route got plundered. Barbarians? Barbarian. Sorry, that's Dave the Barbarian. I don't know if any of you guys remember Dave the Barbarian. That was a fun little series. Probably has no relevance to any of you all. No, I'm sure somebody remembers. Remember, the 5th of November. We're not quite there yet. It's 1606 or 1605.
אני חשב דיבר וידעתי. תסופה לטה.
What do we have the most of? Perfume. We'll give you perfume. Yes, you seem like the type of person that would like perfume. Yeah. Was that a genderist comment? No, but it certainly wasn't droidist, was it? Yeah. You won't get what that means unless you watch my Battlefront series. Oh, Oh my god. But yes, we've annexed all the things. All of the things. Well, almost. We haven't annexed Cologne or Hamburg. See, Cologne doesn't have perfume. Oh, what? You call that a peace deal? Oh, you know, it's probably good, though, because, I mean, he could just keep plundering things. He's going to be annoying. He's basically out of this game now. You know, he's the weakest link. Well, actually, no. The Ottomans were the weakest link. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Oh, my God. So, yes, we will be going to war with Byzantium next turn. Now, it's quite likely that this situation is going to be awkward. She's probably going to plunder quite a bit of my stuff, which is going to suck. But that's fine. Well, it's not fine. Oh, it looks like there's no passage through there. Let's see. Oh, right, yes, we brought the ship specifically to protect trade. So that's what we're going to do. And that's what I'm going to do. Oh, that was the other admiral, Hanilko. I was going to look up who the other admiral was, but I couldn't remember who it was. So I'll have to be reminded to do that. Yes. Yeah. Okay, we can create a great work. I mean, I could pop the culture, but nah. We want to be cultured!
The cunning waste their pains, the wise men vex their brains, but the simpleton who seeks no gains, with belly full, he wanders free as drifting boat upon the sea.
It's interesting that that's from, like, China or some Asian nation, but the translation, you know, the way it was translated, it still rhymed. Well, obviously it didn't rhyme, you know, like in its original form from Chinese, but it was rewritten to rhyme. So the translator decided, you know, oh, let's make this sound better, you know. I don't know. Poetry can still be beautiful. I mean, poetry is beautiful without rhyming. Rhyming is just, you know, schmiming. See, exactly. That I basically just gave the example. Denouncing! Sure thing. I mean, I told him he'd pay for it, but I think he's already paid for it, guys. He's suffered enough under the tyranny. Sorry, no, the freedom of the English nation. We probably won't be going for the freedom ideology. Oh, that's right. And if you don't know what the ideologies are, there are 3 ideologies, as you can see. There's order, which is whoa, hello. It's got gunpowder and a great scientist. So there's order, which is like communism, socialism, Marxism, all of the isms. There's autocracy, which is kind of like fascism or like an absolute monarchy, that sort of thing. And then there's freedom! The freedoms! Now, England would ordinarily go for freedom, because England's not ordinarily a conquering nation. Really? In real life? Fact check? Really? Yes, really. No. But in all seriousness, in this game, England was never meant for conquering. I mean, yes, conquering, but not world conquest, you know? Kind of a shrewd, a cunning sort of conquest. Ganging up with other nations on other nations. That sort of conquering. Not concurring. No. I know, I'm terrible. I'm the absolute worst. Okay, so we got Al-Hazen. I'm not sure who that was. I think I've tried to look that up a few times. Well, I've tried and failed, evidently. Okay, so where should I put you? I think I'll just put you on this tile. I'm going to replace that farm. We're almost at fertilizer, but meh. Oh, right, and we've got all these people not doing anything. Okay. Actually, I'm going to stop the manual specialist because it's already automatically placing them all. Yep, this looks good to me. Because, I mean, it's wasting my time, basically, by working those. Oh, and we're unhappy. Let's see. Your default focus is good. Yeah, let's get a pagoda, whilst we can, with our faith. I think we can do that in Ankara as well. Yes, because it gets more expensive as the game goes on. Once you're in the atomic age, essentially it's all over.
אנו חשבתי ברוע ידעתי.
No.
תסופה לתה.
You know you want my gold. What? No, you know you want my tea, and you'll pay handsomely for it. So 5, 4, yes, okay. Excellent. It's always good to get, you know, to get chunks of gold, as opposed to just getting the normal thing. Oh no.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Yes, we'll continue that deal. That's an excellent deal. Right. Anyways. Oh, right. I haven't even picked up my paper yet. Oh no. So. Right. Oh, and that's the other thing. I looked up the General Subutai because I didn't even know where he was from. Oh, give me a gold. I know. I'm selling the last copy. Shush. Silence in the back. Down in front. I want to build up a nice stockpile of gold. And I'm already gaining enough per turn, but it just it feels better. Oh right. Does this need to be no? That needs to be annexed. I don't know if I want to spend gold on that. I think we'll wait until it happens for turns, which it kind of has, so that's not bad. Oh, and our World Congress is now in session. So it's been that great amount of time since the Congress began. I'm just kind of exploring that here. Let's see. Oh, back to Songhai lands. Yeah, we'd already circumnavigated the globe essentially, but you know, just to be careful. Now we only get one vote, so you know it doesn't. I don't really know. I think I'm gonna go for this. The World Fair's great. It's just it's gonna screw up everything now. No, let's do this. I have the gold for it. Might as well. We'll probably forget about it later. So if we do this now, it saves us the trouble. I could micromanage all of these, but I usually try to micromanage only my primary cities. Okay. Connect decisions. No, that's meh. No text to steal. Oh man, I should have seen that a lot earlier. Alright, we'll send you to Venice. Who's the tech leader? It's probably me, actually. Now that I think about it. No, it's Songhai. Songhai. Yes, go to his capital. It's going to take a while to steal text from there. But we will still go to Venice. Venice might have something for us. Right, next turn. See, the turn times go much faster during peacetime. Haha. I love those deals. Emilias. I'm not Emilias, but there are others. And yes, I haven't forgotten about my first episode goal of trying to acquire the goddess of vitality resources of coffee, tea, and cocoa. So that is a goal. But we've got to make sure we have sugar. Of course, I mean, we need sugar for our tea, for our coffee, and for our cocoa to make the cocoa into proper chocolate that tastes really delicious. Aha! Yes! Yes, indeed. Yes. Oh, right, and somebody suggested, it was SuperDoggy99, lovely name. He suggested that in my next playthrough of Civilization, that I play as one of JFD's modded civilizations, because a lot of them have been given events and decisions. This mod's very popular, guys, so I do recommend that you try it out, because it is amazing. But for those civs that you don't, you know, like, I want you guys to suggest to me what you want me to play as, because I want you guys to be entertained. I don't want you to see, because obviously England is overdone, way overdone. It was basically just a first-time trial civilization to play as. But I figured, you know, it would be good. Right, I think it's time to get this war going before I forget about it. Are we friends? We are best buddies.
Μέλημα.
Oh, but we don't have a declaration of friendship, so I can do this.
Ακούω.
And then I can do this. Yeah, I know I'm being very abrupt. Let's do it! Haha! I was prepared for this war, but I wasn't prepared for dinner. That's an old ad if you guys know of it. I think it's McCain's. Ah, McCain's. Who's done it again? Alright. I love the thunderous roar of the shipload lines. Right. We do need to be wary now of Theodora's ships. They might pursue and raid. Commerce raiding. Now, what passed did... Yes, the World Fair did pass, unfortunately. And I'm saying unfortunately because it doesn't help us in this current war. But the World Fair is great. Now, okay, now, if you don't know how that works, I will do it in a moment. I don't really want skulls in residence. What I want is... Science is funding. Might as well. Venice will like it. We all like it. Let's all be friends. Okay, so what you do for the World Fair is you put production from your cities towards it. Now, ideally what you want to do is you want to get your entire nation set up working on this, because it will, whichever civilization contributes the highest production, basically wins. So you want to be that person that wins it, basically. Now, did I? Yes, I did. Alright, okay. So, now I still want to go for that Big Ben, even though London has a lot of production. That windmill's going to have to wait, unfortunately. Alright, but, luckily we're distracting a few nations. The only nation that can compete with us for the World Fair is Songhai. Basically. But yes, so Super Doggy 99 suggested there's other civilizations by JFD or alternative to players, because they'll have their own unique decisions. So I want you guys to suggest to me what you think I should play.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Yes for the defense pact. No for everything else. We were nay at all. Naysayers. Haha. Oh right, and I did research on Subutai. Let's go find that general. He's actually Mongolian. He was a Mongolian general. He was one of the strategists for Genghis Khan, like his chief strategist throughout his campaigns. And according to an article I read, not from Wikipedia, as universities so happily admit, but I think it was from the what's it called? The Encyclopedia Britannica, I think that's what it's called. That told me that Subutai was responsible for winning over 60 battles in his career, and he conquered more territory in the world, more land territory in the world, than anyone else. So Genghis Khan may have been, you know, the Khan, the great Khan, but, you know, the man behind the strategies, most of the strategies, was in fact, oh, we got logistics, this is an excellent thing, but was in fact Subutai. And I never knew, because I mean, I put two and two together. I thought Thai, you know, Subutai, and I thought that maybe he was from Thailand. But no, in fact, he was actually, you know, a Mongolian general. And that is incredible to know. I love learning history. It just fascinates me to no end. Alright, now we can capture Adrianople. You see how quickly we can capture these cities. It's holding the city that counts the most. Yes. It would appear that we are nationally confused. Unfortunately, our happiness is not keeping up with us, which is a massive problem. But once we get our ideology, happiness won't be an issue. I might even go for order. Order's still a good military conquest oriented thing. Because order is great for happiness. You're basically telling your people that you're going to give them a better life, a utopian society. And if you do it right, it does come off that way. But, you know, communism, I don't know, it's a sensitive topic for a lot of people for some reason. I can't imagine why. Not like years of being under a regime of near-autocratic people has changed anybody. Anywho, right, is that all said and done? Is it funny how easily it was to take that though? Yeah, this trade route might get plundered. Oh dear. Right, we'll move this vessel down here. It's a good thing that we've got this passage, actually. Right. Aha! Excellent. Alright, next turn! Next turn! Ho! Tally ho! Sally forth, tally ho! Bring your sword, bring your bow! Oh, Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast! Wait, Zurich had coal! Oh no, coral. Coral. It's not coral, it's corral. Yes. So the reason why I want to go for autocracy is for a funny reason, actually. It's because, yes,
Ireis
what would you like?
considerar-
No, I don't want that. It's not a good deal. Whoa, that's right. We just lost a luxury resource, which means we are now unhappy. Ooh, this does not look good. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's not fun, is it? Not particularly. We will need to gain that happiness back. It's not hard, because we can do it by just purchasing some happiness buildings. It is unfortunate that we get so low in happiness, though. Grrr. It can be such an issue. So yes, they're being a hassle to us. They're being a David Hasselhoff. All right, let's see. So yes, they do have a large and sizable army. Okay, but before we attack, because we're unhappy, our units get less power. They don't get unlimited power, they get less power. Let's see. Where's the happiness building? Where am I looking? Oh, right there. Okay, so we want one of those, and we want another. If we can get another. Yes, good. Right, now we're back at breaking even for happiness. So yeah, as you can imagine, conquering too quickly isn't necessarily the best way about doing things. Best way to go about things. Yeah, it isn't always the wisest option. All right, I'm actually going to put you here so that you can attack that. Who can traverse that? Right, inwards and outwards. We're going to blow you up, even though you don't have anything to offer, culture-wise. What's that, a tunnel tile? Terrible. Yeah, we slaughtered them. Those pikemen. The pikemen? Yes. Ah. Okay, looks like Venice. No. Venice is nice. Okay, let's see. Right. So, yes, so because you guys told me about your desire for me to play for me to play without moving, you know, the map too much, I'm going to use the arrow keys a lot less so that it doesn't bug you guys. I don't want that to be the thing that distracts you from the game. Oh right, this just gets extra movement. That's the other thing about logistics. It's really good because it gives you extra movement. Ooh, that's dangerous. Yes, we'll move you over here. Even Portugal's trade is our trade, I think. Because, yeah. Oh no, you're trading with Dortmund! Oh, that's... wow. Well, I hope you appreciate that I just saved your trade route! Oh! Benny, you're on the wrong side of the river! Oh, man. The mummy returns. Well, that was the mummy, but, you know, oh, God. Good times. Too bad Egypt's not in this game. It'd be great to plunder a few of their archaeological digs for our museums. Yeah. Tally-ho. So yes, indeed. All right, and I was going to tell you why I wanted to go for autocracy. The reason was because it's kind of like that opposite of what England is today. Well, to some extent. Let's not debate politics here, but in a way, England fits autocracy through the V for Vendetta kind of way. Now, if you've seen that movie, you'll get this reference in that the ruling party of England during that film and the books was... Actually, I kind of made a bit of a whoopsie. No, that should be fine. Because they can't get through because it's under control. So that should be alright. But yes, the ruling party was autocratic. Kind of like what I imagine UKIP is now. You know, that kind of autocratic, you know, oh my god, we hate all foreigners and every kind of minority possible, so we scapegoat them. Ew. But like, as I said, I'm gonna, you know, let's keep politics out of this. Politics! Bah! This is madness. This is politics. But yes, the Northfire party of V for Vendetta is kind of what I'm going for in this situation. That kind of, you know, England prevails. That kind of, yeah, that massive interior situation. I mean, we could go for order and make a communist England, but I don't know. Do you guys think we should be a leveler England? If you know what levelers are, that is. Levelers historically were kind of like communists. I suppose you could call them that. They wanted equality for all men, yeah, specifically men, Well, not specifically, but they wanted equality for all, like, you know, men in England to have the right to vote and all that kind of stuff. Controversial stuff for the time, and at the time nobody really cared what that meant because they were all, you know, stuck in the old ways of having a monarch. Even when Charles I was executed, you know, people were like, well, what do we do now? Do we do what the Greeks did? Do we do what the Romans did? You're like, what do we do without a monarch? It is so hard to decide. Right, but it does seem that we have run out of time. So I think I will end this episode as soon as the turn ends. You know, assuming it lets me. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. It's really awesome to have your support. Remember to like, and if you have any friends you think would really enjoy the series, please let them know. It would be really nice to expand my viewership. Yes, so I can reap the benefit. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, no, but it is great. I do this for you guys. Remember to let me know if you have any problems with any of my Let's Plays. I wanna hear back from you guys. Criticism is very important and valued to me. It is always worth knowing what you guys are thinking. And if you have any suggestions for the game as well, then seriously go for it. Future games, current games, whatever. I love it. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta!